YouTube, we are live on twitch.tv/Dkayed with the new pack. We have a $1,000 qualifier tournament. We're going to see what's good in this event. I know you're not here for this, but I'm just letting you know we are live with this tournament. Maybe Agents will be good. Maybe the Magistus will be good. This card's nuts as a floodgate, but you're not here for that. You're here for the news. We are here for the new ban list, Forbidden Limited List update for the OCG, where a Tier 0 deck is getting banned and bamboozled. Why should you care about this? I'm going to tell you why. So let's open this up. First off, newly forbidden. Vanity Emptiness. Again, this is not going to be for Master Duel, nor TCG. This is OCG. But OCG is who controls Master Duel. TCG has no say whatsoever for Master Duel at all. So what happens in the OCG is 100 times more relevant than what happens in the TCG in terms of what could happen to Master Duel. So the people that are in control of OCG thinking that Vanity Emptiness should be banned and banning it, great. I do think it should be banned in Master Duel also. Is it really that relevant in Master Duel? Is it dominating that much? It's only 13th most popular trap, but the deck we hate is using it a lot. 50% are about using it. It's not doing too much in Master Duel, but I still would want this banned. Happy to see it banned. Let's move on to the next one. Totally awesome. What the hell is happening in the OCG to be banning Totally Awesome? This card is not really being used too much in Master Duel, but let's talk about what this card does. It requires 2 Aqua level 2 monsters to make it, but no one's really making it that way. The most popular way to make it is the Bahamut Shark, which improperly summons it, which means you're using 2 level 4 monsters, and when you summon the Totally Awesome improperly and it leaves the field, it goes to the graveyard, you cannot resummon it. But the Tier 0 deck is properly summoning it, then negating your opponent's card and stealing their card, and then resummoning it from the grave because it was properly freaking summoned. Prank Kids are actually properly summoning it. I guess Fluffles are using it too, some of the, because they're going to be able to do the rank 4 Bahamut play. What deck is Tier 0 and why should you care? Well, the deck is going to be this. This is right before the deck came out, okay? This is the OCG meta. Right before this Tier 0 deck came out. Ready? So you see it's kind of balanced, 14%, 11%. We're going to get Fluandary soon. We're going to get the Branded Despia in a couple months also. You ready? Boom. 61%. That's Tier 0. I don't know what your definition of Tier 0 is, but oh my Jesus. How do we go from something that's well balanced to 61%? Let's look at a deck list of what it looks like. This is what the deck looks like. And what it could very easily do is it could summon the Totally Awesome very easily and do it through your opponent not being able to Nibiru. This Exceed will help you make the Totally Awesome, and it also says that for the rest of the turn, your opponent cannot Nibiru you. Both you and your opponent for that turn are locked into level 2, rank 2, and link 2 monsters. Now, what was the deck able to do? Here's some combo play. Here's some ending fields of what the deck could do. Here's a 1-card combo play where you're going to have Totally Awesome negate and steal, and Totally Awesome resummon onto the field to then be able to negate again. It's also untargetable, and also your other cards cannot be attacked. You also have non-targeting banish. That's what this field is from a 1-card play. What the hell? The deck also did even more stuff. You open up Swap Frog, you could basically do this field. It's not as good as the previous one. Deep Sea Diva, what could that do? It's pretty much same thing, double negates and untargetable and cannot attack anything on the field besides the frog on the field there. Now, what gets really broken is when you could search a freaking Max C with this deck. With the right plays, so not just a single Splight card, with Swap Frog and Splight, you would be able to use the Splight Exceed to summon a Maxi from your deck, then use Swap Frog to return it to your hand. Are you freaking kidding me? Double negate and steal, untargetable, and you can Maxi from the deck. And the red Splight, that is either, I think that's a monster or a spell and trap card negate. They have a spell and trap card negate and a monster negate, so this will also be another negate. And also, you have a way to search Ash Blossom. You would Christian Hulk, then use the Swap Frog to return Ash Blossom back to the hand. What the hell? So that's why you saw domination, like in this example, 61%. Let's look at some more hits of this ban list. Crystron Hulk, banned. Now, in the TCG, Auroradon is banned. And the OCG, Auroradon is legal, but the Crystron Hulk is now banned. So they kind of reversed what the ban is. If you already know from my YouTube, the Crystron Hulk and the Auroradon are both responsible for, hey, look at that, a 99.9% first turn kill. Konami screwed up. Yeah, they freaking did. That's totally not cool. And pretty much all the crazy combos, new one card Venus combo, that's because of Hulk and Auroradon. New freaking general combo that Japan abused to win a YCS, that's because of Hulk and Auroradon. So that is a definite card they want to hit, but also, as you saw with these Splite combos, they're able to summon an Ash Blossom from the deck and then return Ash Blossom to the hand. They don't like you searching hand traps like that. Totally not cool. Now, what else can I tell you about Splite is that even though it got hit in Japan, it's going to be coming soon to the TCG and then maybe not so soon to Master Duel. So this came out in April 23rd. You could see right there in Japan, August. So this tier 0 deck with the representation that looks like this is coming August 5th. That's 2 freaking months. And what does that mean for us? I think it's going to come about 7 or 8 months, sometime next year. But will Totally Awesome be preemptively banned before we get it in Master Duel? Maybe, hopefully. Maybe that'd be good. Now, let's look at the rest of the ban list. Ava was completely, I believe, unlimited. Let's check where Ava was on here. Ava was limited, or I guess this is showing the new one. We don't have the previous. That'd be good if we have that on the site, Gia, right? Make sure you write that down, because I would like the context of what they were before they got limited. Ava now limited, but you only play one Ava. Was it banned? I don't even know. Who knows? But all I know is that when you play Ava, you only need one freaking Ava. And we got Spellbook of Judgment. Holy crap. We were in an era where Dragon Rulers were tier 0, and Spellbooks were maybe I would consider tier 1, kind of tier 0 alongside it. This card was nuts. It allows you to search a ton of spellbooks during the end phase, and with the spellbook quick effects, you can activate them during the end phase. What the hell? So they want to bring back spellbooks? Branded opening, newly limited to 1. Wow. Now, if we looked at the recent meta, the Branded Despia deck kind of fell off when previously it was the most dominant. But I guess they're thinking if we hit Splite, then the Branded Despia is going to come back, and we don't want them to be too dominant. Now, this is not too relevant to the Master Duel meta because we are missing Branded Fusion, which will be coming soon. So look out for Branded Fusion. Branded Fusion is going to be the card that's going to make the deck tier 1. Definitely going to be tier 1. It is dominating TCG right now. The Branded opening will help you search for the Branded Fusion, and now being limited to 1. Holy moly. Newly semi-limited, Birdman. Back in my day, I'd play Karakuri with the Birdman. I'd play Girja. We'd Girja gear, we'd summon a bunch of Girjas, we'd Birdman, return a monster on the field back to the hand, special summon Birdman, and then I guess this would now be able to make Crystron Hulk, but Crystron Hulk is now banned in OCG, and we have it limited to 1 in Master Duel. It's not really doing anything. Who's using it? Maybe Karakuri right now. No, a few of these mad lads are playing it. A few of them. And by the way, this hover is a DLM Pro feature if you want to support the website. Branded, oh my Jesus, Branded Fusion limited to 2. How new is this in the OCG? I guess it came out earlier this year, and now you got the Branded opening and the Branded Fusion. It gives you some good future foresight on what could possibly happen to the cards for when we get them, to make sure you don't get too emotionally attached to the cards. Now, I will say this. It looks like whatever comes out in Master Duel, even though it was hit in the OCG, it should be safe for about 6 to 8 months. Because if we go off of the OCG precedent, they're no longer able to play the Enforcer combo because Anaconda is banned. And I think that we're going to have the Anaconda DPE for another 5 to 6 months at least. We'll be safe from that being hit. But that's something that's not even legal in OCG. And then Floowandereeze, the field spell. This card, just the Floowandereeze deck type is incredibly, incredibly toxic. It's able to very consistently be able to summon the Barrier Statue, which locks you into wind type monsters only. So you're not going to be able to special summon anything that's not wind. And also, it uses the Mega Monarch, which is stacking your deck. It's summoning the Monarch and the Barrier statue during your turn, doing it incredibly consistently. And the main freaking penguin is also kind of a floodgate. It says that the effects of special summon monsters that your opponent controls in attack position, they cannot activate. So what the hell? This deck will be coming soon. It's going to be incredibly toxic. So this is just a semi-limit on their field spell. Newly unlimited. It is unlimited already in Master Duel, and I guess the OCG overlords are saying, hey, it's not really doing anything in Master Duel. Let's unlimit it, because why not? It's not really a big deal. Sanavalon, I'm going to be looking into that. I don't really know. Nothing top tier is using the Lone Fire Blossom. Back in my day, this is a pretty cool card. It would summon the big plant lady that could negate cards at target. Now, what else is good? Yeah, more toxic than Eldritch, the Fluandereeze. I think so. Harmonizing Magician. I really do believe they are looking at Master Duel. They're maybe using Master Duel more for experimentation. And when they see something not really popping off, like Harmonizing Magician not popping off in Master Duel, then they're more likely to unlimit it for TCG and even the OCG. Pendulum Magician is not top tier. The Harmonizing Magician, you Pendulum summon it, then you could make a very easy Baron to floor, just like that. You could summon a level 6 from the deck. It also does other Pendulum combo plays, and it also enables the Anaconda DPE Scythe, but Anaconda is banned in OCG. So maybe Anaconda is holding down the Harmonizing Magician. If someone could be commissioned for that art of Anaconda doing that to her, that'd be great. Moving on, we have Orcus. That's huge. Limited to 1. This is another deck that greatly benefits from Anaconda DPE. And with Anaconda banned, I guess Anaconda is constricting the whole meta. We are having all these older decks that cannot be free because the Anaconda. So this is the cost of Anaconda and Master Duel. If we take away Anaconda, then we could have Orcus be freaking unlimited. Holy moly. Moving on. Thunder Dragons. Thunder Dragon Roar going from, maybe it was 2 in OCG. I would like to have the previous limit on. Refresh the page. Really? You did it? No way. Oh, Jade did. Jade, Jade, you're amazing. Thank you. Whoa, they had 3 Ava, but what were they even using more than 3 Ava in? Wow, great. Fixing it. Good job. I love it. Where were we? Oh, okay, the order changed now. Wait, oh crap. Okay, we'll get back to Roar. Night Assailant. They errated the card where it can no longer continually return itself back, so they're thinking, all right, you can now play it at 3 because otherwise it was an infinite loop. Thunder Dragon Dark from 2 to 3. They are freeing up the Thunder Dragons, and in the TCG right now, the Colossus is freaking banned. And a good reason for it to be banned is because of the Cupid pitch is able to very easily search for the Colossus. If you make a Cupid pitch with a Krishron Hulk into a Rorodon, then you have a Colossus in every deck. And I don't think Konami really likes that interaction. But now Rorodon is banned in TCG, so it's a lot harder to make the Cupid pitch. So maybe you could expect that the Colossus might get unbanned in TCG itself. I do really love deck types that have true boss monsters like Thunder Dragon Titan, Thunder Dragon Colossus. I'm frankly getting sick of all the generic boss monsters of everyone using Borreload, everyone using Baron to Floor. So Thunder Dragon deck is near and dear to my heart. Very happy to see that. We already talked about the Lone Fire going from 2 to 3. Trushilla. I think this happened in TCG. So they are now unlimiting Trushilla. And Trushilla is going to be used in the Atlantean deck right now. It's going to be a loop in your hand. Totally not cool. Banish up to 1 card each from your hand, field, and graveyard. There's a different version of Trushilla where they balance the card where it requires the opponent to have a card on the field, in the grave, and the hand to even activate this. But this one does not require that. If they have nothing on the field, nothing in the graveyard, you could still activate this to banish a card from your opponent's hand. And why would you need more than 1? What the heck? We're bringing back hand loops. Back in my day, 10, 15 years ago, there was a lot of decks that mess with your freaking hand. Turn 1 X-Saber would discard nearly your entire hand to the point where I was main decking gold. I had my X-Saber deck stolen in a tournament. So I had to borrow a bunch of cards to make a Monarch deck, and I main decked gold, and all the X-Saber players were discarding my gold, which would then pop their fields. And then I got top 8 of that cash tournament to rebuy my X-Saber deck that got stolen. What the hell? Moving on. Hey, speaking of windups, I didn't speak of windups. I was thinking of hand looping. Windup Zenmaity with the Hunter. Wait, is the Windup Hunter banned? Hunter's got to be banned. Yeah, this card loops your hand. I guess Konami's going back to hand looping, or maybe not. I guess this is not going to be coming back, right? This stays banned. That's fine. This would be a really toxic combo, but would be even more toxic or as toxic with the Zenmaity is we would be able to play Gia. What's the card that negates everything? The rank 4, 3 level 4s, rank 4, Gia. Shockmaster. The Shockmaster is banned though. So that is what I know from my experience. My spell, there we go. Shockmaster. You declare a monster spell or trap, and then your opponent cannot activate it until the end of the next turn. And Zenmaity, I know, enabled that. So this enabled discarding your opponent's hand. This enabled Shockmaster, negating everything. The beginning of the end, going from 2 to 3. Isn't this in a kind of like a first turn kill Dark World deck? What the heck? Why are we bringing this back? 7 or more Dark Monster in the graveyard, banish 5, draw 3. Are you out of your freaking mind? Danger, Dark World. This is the breakdown of how the deck's played? No. Why? Why? Wait, they're only playing 1 anyway. What? Okay, fine. I guess they're okay with it. Raigeki from 2 to 3. I believe the TCG has unlimited this. Why not? Raigeki is not a big deal anymore. Droplet's better. Raigeki's supposed to be breaking the board. Droplet breaks the board better. Divine Wind of the Mist Valley. I think there's some crazy combos of this. I'm not going to pretend like I know them. The Wind monster returns to the hand. You can special summon a level 4 Wind from your deck. I could already see a big problem with this card, that it's a soft once per turn. So if you have a way to return it back to the hand, then replay it, you're going to keep special summoning, and you could do that with the Zephyros. Totally not cool. All right, they admitted that this was an unfair hit maybe. If we look at the recent ban list, or I should say the recent meta before the Splight took over, Sword Soul, I can't even see Sword Soul. Sword Soul has completely fallen off the map. So maybe this shows that in Master Duel, they might not even semi-limit the Sword Soul deck at all, the Sword Soul Emergence. Okay, that's good to see. And that's it. Let me know if you enjoyed this. I know this is quite a big ban list reaction, but I wanted to give good context to it. It's also worth noting, I'm going to throw this in at the end of the video, that despite Splight being tier 0 initially on release, another contender started doing almost as well, the Tier Laments. Tier Laments started doing as well as Splight, but they didn't get hit at all by the ban list. They even had a recent tournament, the CCT Wuhan 2022. And Tier Laments got first place. Tier Laments got second place. Tier Laments got third place. And then Splight got fourth place. And this deck got banned up. So is Konami outdated with their ban list or what? Because the Tier Laments are now doing as well as Splight. What the hell? All right, we out on twitch.tv/Dkayed. We got the $1,000 meta tournament qualifier right now with the new pack. Thank you very much. We out. Fools. Yeah, buddy.